Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to explore a new feature of LuBan. It is called wormhole. What is a wormhole? Let's look at a video that is available online. You might have seen similar videos somewhere on Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok. Let's look at what this 3D printed object is. Okay, that is the object that I would call a wormhole. It feels like a wormhole. So you understand the structure. Okay. Open LuBan software. I'm going to show the 2D window and let you take a look at the image I'm going to use. The example that we saw just now is a hexagon. It's just a simple big hexagon. I want to make the hexagon a little bit more complicated, so I have a big hexagon as the outermost rim. I also have several polygons in the rim, and I want to show you what LuBan wormhole feature would process this image. Go back to 3D window, File, Create, Photo Magic. Set the method to wormhole, and then you can select a photo. In this case, the photo can be a bitmap, BMP, JPEG, PNG, or it can be a vector format image, such as DXF and SVG. We are going to use the SVG file that I just showed you. And this is what you get. Let's take a cut. Okay, it has generated several disconnected objects. In order to see this more clearly, we can use either explode or select. Keyboard shortcut E or J. So let's use E. You see? So there is a frame, and the frame contains several objects. If we use the J object select, you can browse these disconnected objects that's generated in the hexagon. If you want to generate more inner parts, you can increase the model size. I'll increase model size Y to 200, and model size X will be increased accordingly. You can also increase the Z direction. Currently it is 20. We can set to 10. We can set to 30. The gap is the small distance, the small gap between consecutive adjacent parts. And the thickness is the part thickness here. So let's reduce the part thickness to 1. You are going to get very thin parts, layer after layer. And obviously there will be more parts. So in this case, we have 111 parts. If we increase it to 3, the default value, there will be fewer parts, 66 parts. If we increase the gap to 3, there will be fewer parts, 48. Reduce the gap to 1, there will be more parts, 93 parts. Okay, so the gap and thickness is for you to tune. You can tune the parameters to find the best that you like. In order to print the object, you can simply click Save Model. In the export folder, there will be a single STL. In this case, the STL is pretty small. Let's open the single STL and take a look. That's what it looked like. That's a single STL to print. And obviously, we can use other images. I'm going to go to my collection of images. We can use a circle, for instance, and this will give you that. We can use a ring. The original ring will not be modified. Instead, it will only generate the wormhole parts in the interior of the ring. Similarly, let's go for the heart. The heart did not have an inner rim on the original form, so you can generate a heart wormhole. Some users may be interested in printing one layer in white and the other layer in red, two different colors, alternating two different colors. How can you do that? It's not that straightforward, but it's not very hard to do in LuBan. Basically, when we save the model, we save it as a single STL. And when you load the single STL, you cannot assign color to each layer. What you need to do in this case is go to Mesh. Okay, wait a second. Let me save this object. And then I will close. Open the heart shape. Open the single STL that's generated. We need to separate the disconnected layers. So we go to Mesh, Separate. That's the first step. New folder. I'll save the separated mesh into the new folder. And you can see this is part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth. Okay? This is what you get after the mesh. We saved it in new folder. One way is you can load all of the parts into your slicer, for example, bamboo slicer. And you select part 1, 3, 5, 7, so on and so forth as red. You set it as red. And then you assign 2, 4, 6, 8. You assign them as white. Then you have two alternating colors. We can also do this in LuBan software. We select 17, 15, 3, all the odd numbers. I select all these files, 3, 1, and I drag them to LuBan window. And I will get a batch. Then I will go to Batch Assemble. Batch Assemble. This will put the batch STLs into one STL. And this STL is every other layer is selected. I'm going to save file export STL as let's say white. Then I will do the same to 16, 14, 20, all the even number. 4, 2. Drag to LuBan. Batch assemble. This is red STL. Then we have a white STL and a red STL. Okay, we have two STLs. These two STLs can be put in your bamboo slicer, and you can assign any color to it. Okay, I will just do a quick simulation about the effect. This is red, that is blue, I can assemble it in LuBan only for you to see. Then you have a alternating color wormhole. If you prefer alternating, I think alternating color will look better than a single colored wormhole. Okay, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoy the new feature. Thank you for your attention. See you next time.